Hello, and welcome back to 14 Bird Planetarium, the only show on the internet. My name's Billy, and my wonderful co-host Ethan is not here right now. He's back home, so you're getting just me for the intro. This is part 2 of our Half Alive series. This will also be the last part. Part 1 has like 3 matchups, song matchups on it. So if you want to go check that out, please do. But also you could probably just start here and kind of context clues your way through. With that being said, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy. I believe you pick the next song.
Yep.
Lie,
lie.
Huh?
No. Oh, let's go.
And where do you put the one that went forward? Okay. I think my favorite lyric in this, it's not actually funny. It's just like white knuckle reaction. You act out of habit.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. There's something creative about that imagery.
Yeah.
White knuckle reaction. Because it's almost like you lie. Is that the same? Is it almost like Never Been Better where you're faking how you really feel or something?
I have to look up the lyrics for this one to actually understand it.
I don't think it was about pretending. It's more
lying.
It's about lying, believe it or not.
This sounds like a synonym.
Key in the door, step inside, just a look, nothing more, shift your eyes, white knuckle reaction, you're acting like habit.
Maybe it's a habit, compulsive lying.
Swear that you're not hiding your heart. You lie, you lie.
Okay, yeah, you try to hide the signs that something's wrong. So it seems like it's the same type of theme.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard it more of I guess I heard lie, and I think of more of a liar, someone lying, and the angry emotions behind that. But I didn't read into the lyrics that much. Yosemite. I know.
Yosemite.
Sorry, I always mispronounce that. It's Yosemite.
Wrong.
Yosemite.
I feel like you don't get a vote
this in my head.
We're gonna cut out you correcting yourself, and it's just gonna be Yosemite.
Can you do some other how else could you pronounce it?
Yosemite. Jose.
No. Yosemite. It's like Walter Mitty.
Smitty.
Smitty.
Yeah.
Oh, Smitty, like Jackbox. Hey, Schmitty here.
Oh, yeah,
Smitty.
like Jackbox.
They've trapped me in the machine.
The
everything machine.
Oh.
I love cursing you with knowledge.
There's too much.
It's too much in my head.
This is another actually tough matchup. I forgot about this song.
It's interesting.
Okay, I have a pick.
Okay.
Do you guys have picks, or are you confused? I think you are, but
I'm not.
I'm confused. I mean,
okay, go with the most Okay, you go first then, because I have a pick, but
okay. Then you talk. That was
Right.
nice talking. Words.
Okay. This is a strange. I don't know if y'all are gonna know what I mean by this. Yosemite. Yosemite feels like, I don't know why, but something about I can't. I'm not gonna try to sing it.
Try it.
I feel myself above you.
Please keep that in the video.
I'll keep it.
Please.
It feels. I don't know. There's something about the production of it that makes me think of a Bastille song. It feels somewhat like a Bastille song. For all of my Bastille listeners out there,
specifically,
We hate you so much. You suck.
Aww.
Ayo, ayo, ayo. Alright. That's how that song goes. My thought is that I didn't realize I didn't realize until we did this video, but that lie is literally the same message as Never Been Better.
Yeah.
And they're different songs, but the same message. But Yosemite is special to me because I remember my sister bringing up this song, and the lyric it's hard to say goodbye.
Okay.
What else? Wait, there's a specific lyric, and how do I return to normal after strange becomes familiar? I think my sister was talking about it because she had had job changes, and she was it might have been the time she was in Texas for 5 weeks for work. I don't remember when it was specifically, but she mentioned this song as being special to her because she really related to it, and I relate to it too a little bit, and I also like the acoustic version they've done, but that's neither here nor there. I guess.
Yeah, we did not put the acoustic and orchestral versions in this.
Yeah.
Because there's all we went with the
Because they're the
original.
same songs,
Yeah.
but I feel like some of the orchestras are really good.
Yeah,
And
so
I feel
go
like-
listen to those if you like Half Alive, and we're expecting to see him here.
White Knuckle. Yeah. You're acting out of habit.
I also definitely connect with Yosemite. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
I always read it in my head as Yosemite. I don't know why, but
Me too.
just the lyrics are really deep. I like the acoustic version better, I think, just because I think it fits the vibe of the song. But the whole it's hard to say goodbye, shifting between seasons of life, like that. It's hard to let go, and then also when strange becomes familiar, when you get so used to one way of living, and then you transition back to something. I don't know. It can apply to a lot of different situations.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this song is super meaningful to me. In comparison to Lila, it feels way more generic. Just it also kind of I feel like it has it's not as experimental as their Now Not Yet album, but it's still really sound musically. Versus Lila is again some more pop-ish, less indie. I don't know how to describe it.
I get
don't
that.
like it as much.
I'm good with Yosemite. I was kind of up in the air for both of these, but I'm or not in the sense I really like both of them. I could see either one moving on. So
I just agree, not disagree. I just agree with everything you just said. So
Yeah.
yeah.
it's getting skyrocketed up like Yosemite,
Yeah.
like the real place. Like
No way.
Is that in California?
I don't know.
Or is that in? I don't know.
Geography's
what
not
it
our
is.
strong suit.
But I like geography.
No, you
It's in,
don't.
isn't it?
Why?
No. Isn't it
It's okay. I know it's okay to be me. Okay. okay.
I'm gonna give you a white knuckle reaction. All right, we've entered heater zone. Creature.
Oh, okay.
crazy.
This better have
This
a
better
mid
have-
song that
yeah.
it goes against because
Please.
we're a little biased. Creature. Creature's a good
all
song.
Biased. Yeah.
Creature.
We like Creature. We like Creature, Batman. Don't take him from us.
You have any input? You want to give it a shot?
Huh?
You want to give Joker? Can we see Joker and?
I don't even know what you.
Just do the. Okay,
Why so
we'll do it again.
serious,
We'll do it again.
Batman?
Wow. Why so Creature, Batman?
Why so Creature, Batman?
I like creatures a lot, Batman.
All right.
It's okay.
Going in the edit.
Okay.
I am creation, both haunted and old.
You saw what it is. Oh.
I did not.
Conditions of a punk.
Oh.
Why did I have to pick this? I'm sorry. It's
I didn't know you could make that
reaction.
noise. I've never heard you do that.
Not what I thought, out of character. Guess I played the part. Being
I still feel like it's I'm sorry.
It's still blown out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm upset
All-
because I knew that Preacher was gonna beat whatever it faced, and that's why
I
I'm
feel like
so
it was-
sad.
yeah.
Conditions of a Punk is because that's one of my favorite songs on their second album. I mean, it's the title song
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
album, and I just love I just love the song and the meaning and.
What's your take on the meaning?
Well, I love that it's really chill. Like the piano in the background is nice, where it's a random doo-doo-doo-doo, but then it's but then it gets up and it's
The
da 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 da. It's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And I feel like seeing that in concert too was it was great. But I mean, Creature's just I made a monologue in my senior acting class using the Creature final
Oh, that's
words,
cool.
and I acted it out. So it's that also is just a special song. So
Yeah.
I don't want to put Creature down. So
Okay.
Conditions of a Punk has to just go, but I'm upset about it.
I'm less upset. I like Conditions of a Punk, but yeah.
Yeah, nothing really compares because Creature just musically is amazing, the symbolism and everything behind it lyrically is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so different and there's I could go on and on about that. And
Yeah.
Conditions of a Punk, I love the beat, but I don't see them. I saw someone reviewing it kind of online, and they were like, well, they're not really punks. This doesn't really fit the vibe of Half Alive in
But it's
general.
not just
So, I don't get that part. That's why I was trying to ask you what the meaning of the song
No,
was.
it's
I
not
don't really get
it's not
that part.
punk like
they're
the
not.
genre. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
of let me English lesson right
Oh,
now.
no.
Define punk. Okay, it is a form of rock music, but it also could be.
Well, I wasn't talking about them musically being punks. I mean, just their personality. Their songs are very
But
deep and
an
artistic.
inexperienced young person, a novice. Okay, it's kind of I feel like it works for the album because they're like, it's him like learning more about love because he's gone through a breakup, and it's kind of like he feels like he was like a punk because he was like a novice and he didn't really understand fully.
Yeah.
I can see that side of
Honestly,
things. Just
the
when I think of
lyrics.
a punk, I think of someone who's annoying, who's arrogant, and it's just none of the things that they are.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, is like he's maybe like learning that
He's
through
not
the
as good of a
breakup.
person.
Because no, it literally says love isn't what I thought. The real thing isn't what I got. And then it's like wrapped in plastic where it's almost like a fake thing or like there's a veneer to it. Love ain't what I thought it was, far beyond my selfish touch. So I think it's him. This song I love because he's like learning his shortcomings in terms of love, and he's realizing like what it actually was. You're not what I thought, out of character, and guess I played the part of being so in love. Conditions of who I really was. I feel like that is just, it goes really hard. Creature still wins. I just like,
Yeah.
I need to defend
Yeah.
Conditions of a Punk
Yeah,
because
I
it
get
is like,
That's valid.
I'm also like
solid song.
I'm criticizing it heavily because I feel like I like literally everything else. It's just for some reason like that phrasing, conditions of a punk, like it doesn't fit well to me. It seems out of place
Okay.
to me.
I see.
But I
That's
do like the
interesting.
song overall. I like the beat of it, but just the name, I don't know. It just doesn't fit in my opinion.
I see. Well,
All right.
I don't
sad
care.
to see.
It doesn't matter. Creature beat it
whatever.
anyways.
Just kicking the dead horse.
Kicking the dead horse.
Kicking the dead horse. Conditions of a dead horse. Okay, what's next? Oh, what do we got?
We got Thank You.
Oh. Sorry.
All that is, I say thank.
I love this song.
Okay,
It's
that was a
so-
good.
Yes. It's so special. I feel like
It's very different from almost all of their music.
all the rest. It's like the one slow song. Well, they have other slow songs. in
It's
the
almost like a
album,
fully
but-
acoustic song too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it matches their acoustic.
Yeah.
It might as well have been just thrown in with those.
And the meaning is like good. Just like focusing on gratitude even when like things are changing and like people growing older and like things
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
always what you expected would turn out, but you're still like thankful. Even when things were hard, it's like just so awesome. I just love that.
I like that, but then like because it's acoustic, you don't get like the cool instrumentals. Like I feel like you could put like some really cool music to this to like convey the feeling of the song better.
Oh, I
and So like
disagree.
I get
Disagree,
bored
too.
by the acoustic part. I like the lyrics and stuff, but like
I
okay,
think because
okay.
it stands
You're
out.
out.
It stands out from the rest of their music, and that's what makes
Yeah.
it special. Is like they
Yeah.
actually chose consciously not to put in all the extra production.
All right, maybe. Ooh, another
Maybe.
rough early.
Maybe.
early on
Thank
matchup.
you. Thank you. Maybe. Should have been call back. Maybe.
Shut up.
Call back. Maybe. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Okay.
Did they just make Call Me Maybe into two different songs? They put Maybe and then they have Call, because they have a song called Callback.
Call back.
It's not in the title of Call Me Maybe.
No, but like Call and Maybe.
Fair.
Wait, that doesn't work.
Okay, Thank You is a really good song, and part of me wants to see it move on for that. But maybe, like, I remember listening to Maybe when I was in, like, my, like, junior year of high school, like, outside with my friends at, like, 3 in the morning, and we were all, like, half asleep.
Yeah.
And it was just something about that and, like, the connection to the song, because I had a friend in high school who really liked Half Alive, and that's how I heard about him. And so, it kind of makes me think of, like, some of, like, the better moments of high school. I lean Maybe here, but I'm gonna be okay if Thank You wins.
Yeah.
They both have good lyrics. Maybe has more lyrics than Thank You does.
Yeah.
But they're both creative lyrics, I think. I mean, this one has really cool electric production. Like, that's like
Yeah.
very memorable. I love like maybe fear can't define all the walls you enter, and even blood couldn't bind you at the center. It's like I think that's also a good message of like, what was I gonna say? Like, there's more to you than just like what's on the surface. And again, it's like a persona thing. Some of their song meaning has just been like they have like a theme and they just keep playing it out like through every album.
They talked
great.
about that with some of the earlier stuff, that they would take a concept like fear, and then they would go in and make like, what does it feel like to feel fear, and like they would go in. I really liked that idea, and they lost that kind of as they go. They got picked more generic themes as they went farther along. Yeah, I definitely like Maybe more musically. Well, it's not acoustic, but I like the
Do you think
meaning of
Maybe
both.
wins?
Do you put Maybe
Well,
through or
maybe.
Thank You through? Because you're the tiebreaker now.
Yeah. Well, I want to explain a little bit more because like the meaning of thank you is really good. I also really like the meaning of maybe. It kind of goes with like the overthinking mindset a little bit there. And so like I definitely like emotional ties to that. I'm like I really like that song. But then also like for like the first few times I listened to it, I was like if you don't catch that meaning, then it seems really repetitive because it's just maybe. It just keeps saying that over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But my pick is still maybe. I like that song better. I think that should go through.
I mean, I'm not really like pressed about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as pressed as the last one, but
But
Alright.
thank you's still a really good song.
Yeah. Bleed It Out.
ooh.
I listened to this one for the first time pooping. And you guessed it. It gave me hemorrhoids.
I wasn't gonna guess that. I like this song a lot. I think it's a unique sound, like the piano being like.
It sounds like my phone's ringing at the beginning.
But I also really like the message, like the theme of it too. I'm a big sucker. They're repeating motifs throughout the years of showing your authentic self and kind of like putting your all into something.
Yeah.
And never trust a heart till it bleeds is kind of like. That's also an interesting idea. I for some reason I think of, was it Captain America? Or no, it was the Avengers, like the second Avengers. Iron Man and Captain America are talking, and Iron Man is like, I don't trust someone who doesn't have a dark side or something. It's kind of like, if someone seems just like great, all like perfect on the surface, you think there's probably something worse hiding, maybe. It's like, everyone's flawed, so everyone has like things that...
Like if someone seems perfect, they're not.
Yeah. And so it's also like, it's in that sense, but also like bleed it out of like, like spill your feelings, spill your heart, like kind of like be honest, I guess.
I agree with I like that part. I like the lyrics, like how it gets into that. I like the concept of like bleeding it out, like your heart bleeding out. Like I definitely agree. Like you can't trust someone that's not willing to like tell you their true feelings even if it hurts. That kind of thing. But then what kills me is that it says bleed it out like a million times. It's super repetitive. Sophie's House.
Okay.
I had more thoughts on Bleed Out. It sounds similar to The Point. It's very like it has like the same guitar sounds in there a little bit. It's a little bit more developed. I think they're similar.
Yeah.
I think these are compared.
Gollum, what? Why is Gollum here? And he's circles.
Gollum does not like my opinion. For Sophie's House, it makes me nostalgic of like us all hanging out as a friend group at someone's house. But it's so surface level. There's not that much meaning behind it. But then musically, it's okay. It's also like musically, it's decent. I don't know. It's a hard. Bleed It Out and Sophie's House, they're very similar to me in just like level of like, I don't know. Yeah, very similar.
I take Sophie's House here.
Okay.
Just because it's
Really?
like, I feel like these two are kind of both mid. But like, and like, which is weird because Sophie's House was the one when, Sophie's House I think was one of the singles they released first for the album.
Yeah.
Which was like the worst promo they
It
could
was
have done. Because like, this
very
song
bad.
is not even like close to their best song on the album.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's a
right.
good
So-
music video. That's about it.
Yeah, but I still like it better than Bleed It Out, honestly.
Interesting. What do you think?
I like Bleed It Out better.
I was gonna say Bleed It Out as well.
Because
Okay,
I
that's
like
fine.
Sophie's House, and I do like the middle part where it starts getting like really jazzy with the saxophone. But
Okay.
I'm leaning.
I'm good to move forward, Bleed It Out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright.
I will pick next.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Pure Gold. You're so golden.
Automatic.
Interesting.
Oh, I
Alright.
like these songs.
And then we got Automatic. This is tough.
I thought it was gonna be
is
easy,
tough.
and then it was tough.
I still do have my like original thought here.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm curious. What instrument do you think they're playing when they do the like? But I'm like, I feel like it's a guitar. I can't tell.
I think it is a
Like
guitar as
electric
well.
guitar?
Electric
It's
guitar,
probably electric.
Like a
guitar.
comment, like a lentil.
Comment
Definitely
below
lentil
if you know
lyrics.
the answer.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
than-
Or don't. You don't have. You don't have to. It's okay.
You have to.
Okay.
Don't. No.
No. Yeah.
I'm also here. Yeah, I love Pure Gold because it's such a solid song to me, and I love the lyrics, and I think it sounds cool. But it fits with their first album,
Yeah.
and like this one is really cool too. Once the drums come in, I just think I like the lyrics better for Pure Gold. But Automatic has a just more intense, explosive sound.
I go Automatic here.
Really? Okay.
I think it's tough. I would love to see Pure Gold move on, but just I have such a recency bias towards Automatic, where it's like I just like the song. But it's like there was no. If we're going writing, Pure Gold blows Automatic out of the water. But just in terms of songs I like to listen to, Automatic clears.
Interesting, because Pure Gold, I like it when the song like has rhythm changes, when it goes fast and it goes slow, it goes quiet and goes loud. It does that a lot. I also like Pure Gold, I forget what lyric, but it kind of it says climb, measure the height by the winds discern. Kind of talks about like a beauty to hold, and like it just reminds me of like creation, like whenever you look out and you see a view. And so like I really like that part, like God's creation, that kind of thing.
An order restored.
Yeah, order
No,
restored.
that is valid.
So like I love that song for that reason, but then Automatic hits so hard with the guitar and like but like and also like kind of the feeling of like you're stuck in the same habits, like you just continually do things like automatically.
Automatic is their attempt at like communicating anger in a song, which I think is interesting. I don't really.
Yeah, I
get it.
When I read that, I was surprised because I was like, it just seems like a good like high energy song, but it doesn't seem like I've heard songs that sound angry, and usually the person's voice is how I know.
Yeah,
they sound
yeah.
angry.
Yeah, that's
Maybe they're
true.
trying to do it through.
I think they're
trying
to do it through the instrumental. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? No.
We're good. Good.
I was gonna ask because which one are y'all leaning towards?
I like Automatic, but I don't think it's one of the songs I would. If I was trying to put like top tier half
You
left
wouldn't
songs,
put Automatic?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think I would. I think there's other songs from Persona that I like
That's
better.
fair.
Really?
But and I think I just think that Pure Gold has more depth to it.
Okay.
So I think I lean Pure Gold myself.
You want to break the tie?
The tiebreaker.
Go for it.
Scary. Because Automatic I think is like one of the best ones on their Persona album. Like I like that one. That's my opinion.
Interesting.
And I didn't used to listen to Pure Gold as much until I looked at the lyrics more, and then I started liking it more. I think I have to go with like it's hard.
Make a
Catchiness
decision.
versus like depth of lyrics. I think depth of lyrics beats out
That's
Automatic.
fair.
And
Okay.
it's just such a big difference.
So we put through
Pure Gold.
I'm sad to see Automatic go. Right
Yeah.
now. I love
Because
Automatic.
that's
fair.
like one of the best ones from that album. That's one of the only good ones that came out of it.
Your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
But,
Opinion.
Just wait till People pops up, and then you'll be. Then you'll blow up.
I disagree so strongly.
I planted a grenade in your pocket,
In people.
and I sewed it shut. So you are going to die in soon minutes.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Versus
Hot Tea.
both from.
Quap.
Well, Hot Tea I thought was from Give Me Your Shoulders, wasn't it?
It is.
It's close
It's
enough.
from. It's.
Okay, yeah, screw it all. Why not?
Technically from Give Me Your Shoulders.
Someone and it hurts to be nobody. Hey, in this game,
Hot Tea.
Oh,
I know.
they're both so good.
hold you in my hands like hot tea.
It's interesting because Hot Tea is from pre-breakup, pre-Josh's breakup, the lead singer, and then
Nobody is after,
Nobody's
right?
afterward, which it's an interesting because
They're different.
Hot Tea specifically is just like the longing to be with someone. Like it's the whole point. I heard I was reading someone's review of it that it's like supposed to feel like sipping hot tea. It's supposed to feel like the comfort of being with your person, that kind of thing. Lyrically, it's good. I feel like it's not their most unique song musically, but I do like it to an extent. But Nobody, I really love the chorus. Like I love that chorus. Like it's hard to be someone, but it hurts to be no one. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to be known by everyone, have everyone judging you, but then it hurts to have no one know who you are.
Yeah. Nobody is great. It's catchy, and it's so true. Like it's hard to be someone, but it hurts to be no one. But I love the just visceral yearning in Hot Tea, because it's like I want to be crashing into your
You
shore,
would be a guy
wrapping
that,
all
like-
around you,
Yeah,
sinking to the
this-
ground floor, ocean deep. I want to be at your door, sleeping on your porch, like. Okay, looking in your eyes endlessly, falling into your lap desperately, sitting at your feet, soaking on your energy. It's like I just love songs that like, and it's not like even like in a weird way. They're not even making it like
Yeah.
weird or
Yeah.
gross or
It's
anything.
like a fully freakless song.
It feels like it feels like he wants to like connect his soul to hers in the most like purest way of like being connected to someone. And that's why I love it, like how many like different like I want to be ruined by love, drowning in rivers of peace. Like this is just great. I love the lyrics to this song. And I love, the only downside is I don't really love like the drum beat where it's like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, the trap drums.
The trap, that's what I mean.
Trapanese.
I don't love the
Yeah,
Trapanese. I love the rest of the song.
Yeah.
So I lean hot.
What were you talking
Yeah, I take nobody here by far.
What do you think?
Yeah, also nobody.
I
But
see.
I get your opinion with Hot Tea. It's just I feel like there's certain songs that you can listen to no matter what mood you're in, no matter what stage of
Yeah.
life you're in, and that's nobody. Hot Tea,
Yeah.
if you, like unless you're like really pursuing someone, that song is hard to listen to.
But I respect nobody too. First up, Long Drive.
This is with Casey Hill, right?
Yes.
Long Drive and Back Around.
Sure, let's listen to them. I totally don't know what I'm gonna pick here.
All right.
You can find anything that you want if you want. You can
Back Around.
Around.
push the focus, keep something in frame. If I don't,
I'm surprised you haven't. Yeah, there's been multiple times your immediate reaction is boom, boom.
yeah, sorry, my bad. Back Around's the better song here.
I agree.
Yeah, well, because the chorus for long, like the idea of taking a long drive, it's accurate. It feels like a long drive when you listen to that song.
Oh
Oh wow, that was a
Dang.
scathing review.
Like I like the chorus specifically. Like there's this nice little like change in the rhythm that I like, but other than that, I don't.
It feels like
like
just
that
a
much.
worse version of Thank You, almost, where like they tried to do the slow and peaceful route, and it just like wasn't as good.
Just-
Yes,
boring.
I like the beginning of Long Drive, and then I
Yeah.
don't like where it goes once the full like instrumental comes in.
Yeah.
I'm just like disappointed by it. I
That's
thought it would be
fair.
a different direction. All right, background. I'll talk more when it
Yeah,
our
I
next round.
yeah, I really didn't listen to that song very much. But I like the beat of it a lot. I don't. The meaning isn't super clear to me, other than like just a change in like a season of life.
Subliminal.
Subliminal.
Tiptoes.
Versus Tiptoes.
Wow.
Interesting.
So like, I love these two
Interesting.
songs.
I've been screaming, let me know how many somebodies have grown up subliminal.
And then we got Tiptoes.
Those trying to see past my ego, reaching for something more than this feeling of being.
Okay, I've got yeah. Tiptoes feels like the music that would be on like if the Grinch had like a I'm like stealing Christmas playlist. I feel like this is what he'd listen to
On my
like
tiptoes.
trying to steal like a Christmas tree.
He's prancing through like on his tiptoes.
I actually don't like Tiptoes though.
Really?
Really?
Tiptoes is like
What?
I think it's more of just the fact that I liked it at the time it came out,
Okay.
but it feels like such a like it feels like gamer music now. Like it feels like an
It's like
Imagine
listening
Dragons.
to the score. You ever heard the score?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's an
Thank
incredible take. It feels like it feels like listening to like AWOL Nation. Like the instrumental is like
Oh, I see
No, like
what
that's
you mean.
that's
now.
the
Oh,
instrumental
yeah.
of not AOL Nation, but of this song.
whereas Subliminal is amazing.
Oh, okay. Because I know some people dislike it because it's more like pop, like it deviates from like
Yeah.
indie music more. Like Tiptoes is more indie than Subliminal, but
If
Subliminal-
this isn't even close.
Hold on.
what? This is so
No,
close.
it's not.
Because
Subliminal is
Tiptoes
so much better.
Because Tiptoes has so Subliminal, you know, it's talking about like that crush type feeling of like
I'll
you're
be
hiding
screaming, let me
emotion.
know how many. I can't do his voice.
Pretty much. But then Tiptoes, it has like it's kind of like they were talking about like wanting to have like convey like anger in automatic. I feel like that's kind of what Tiptoes, like the stress of like being on your tiptoes, like the next thing, what's happening.
I don't
next.
want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to music to make me stressed.
It doesn't
I
make you
want to listen to
stressed.
fun, cool music.
You listen to stressful music to relieve the stress.
I'm actually gonna lose it if Tiptoes wins here.
Cause like it's got superiority because it's from like their first album. And I love that first album.
Okay, this isn't
'Cause
from
you
their
can-
first album. This is from like this whole EP is like a baby goat trying to like learn how to walk, and it's like they don't know what they're doing, but it's like it's a goat. It's kind of sick.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually lose my mind if Subliminal doesn't like clear here.
Okay, yeah, the more I've heard, I'm taking in all the information. When I looked at the lyrics for Subliminal, I'm like, okay, they have a lot of good depth of like, you know, it's the same like relationship theme.
Yeah.
I do think that's more unique what they write than Tiptoes, because like, I mean, look at the end of Tiptoes. It's just listen to me, listen to
No,
me,
but
listen
that
to
part's
me,
so-
listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen
You're
to me.
looking at the lyrics. The
listen to me.
music behind that makes
Hey,
it.
hey, hey, hey!
The lyrics are not as great. But the music there at that part is much better than the lyrics, I would say. At that end, the music...
I think it was much
brings
better
it
at
home.
its time. I don't think this has aged particularly well in terms of my own enjoyment of the song.
I agree.
Interesting.
I think
do, yeah.
what he said in the beginning was funny enough to convince me I should go subliminal.
All right.
I like Tiptoes musically, but I also agree. Like I've listened to Subliminal more than Tiptoes, so I
Alright.
will go with Subliminal. We got Arrow.
Arrow. Oh, okay. I better not fumble the bag here. I swear. Persona.
Easy.
That was easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not even really gonna play Persona. Persona
It's
is a
Literally
It's
a
just
30
audio?
second
30-second intro
That's
audio.
not even a song.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's.
Oh, easy.
Let me know the hardest place to be.
Love that song.
Yeah, Arrow's awesome.
And then
Persona's not
Persona
even
sounds like.
music.
How does it sound again?
It's like
Wait, I did like the ASMR version first, and I regretted it, so I tried to. Hold on, restart that. This is what Persona sounds like. It's not funny anymore. Jack, if you're watching this, I love you
pick
so
another
much.
All right, we got songs.
Songs. We're picking a different songs.
All right.
and then
And pick a new one.
The
The
Notion.
Notion. Oh wow. Okay, so the other one that's not even really a song.
No, Notion should win.
I'm honestly good to put Notion through here.
Singing songs with you. Trying.
I like the lyrics in that song. I like songs. It's like reminiscing, you know? Like we used to, I think it's not like a universal experience because I don't play songs with people. I don't like play instruments, but him like saying like, you know, trying to learn the harmonies and like playing songs with you, like, and also being like, the moment ain't forever, so like let it be, like, let it feel infinite while it lasts. Like,
I was a little bit surprised when you told me that Ruby on your tour had faith.
I go with the Notion here.
no.
I'm unironically.
kind of.
Naming
It's
your
not even a
song
song.
songs is so stupid.
Yes, it is. Okay, their song naming abilities for this last album like
Bad.
fell off.
Garbage.
I don't know why all of them are like so mid and like generic,
Yeah.
and I don't know like
I genuinely want to put through the Notion here. I'm not even kidding. My vote is for the Notion here.
Yeah. Well, because I like.
you know what?
Yeah.
What's the point? What's the point? Put it through. I don't know how that even happens, but okay, sure.
Well, because it's got
Sure.
like mentions of faith in there and stuff, and like also like it's
It's
so
random.
true. Well, no, but like camaraderie of like knowing that other people believe the same thing as you, like that. I feel like that's so important. And like songs is just a generic nostalgic song. It's
The
too
British,
slow.
the British girl.
It's too slow.
British girl beats.
It's like a good
Robert
interlude, whereas songs is a very mediocre
So mid.
song. So it's like between the two, I honestly do like. I'm not even like doing this to be funny. I feel like the Notion has more artistic meaning.
It's more meaning than songs.
Okie dokie.
Oh sure.
Yeah, you think.
And then you pick one. Still feel.
Okay. Well, again,
It's just gonna be dead. Whatever it is.
what's wrong?
I'm so sad already.
All right. Let's.
I still feel alive. It is hopeless.
This is their most popular song.
Yeah.
This is literally their most popular song, that mainstream wise.
Then I got what's wrong.
So yippee-ki-yay, it's not my blood, but every single.
Hey guys, time is always right to fix what's wrong. No, it's something about the notion of it. Wake up, Michael. You've been in a coma for 8 years. Hey, Michael. He's dead. Don't listen to her. She's my imaginary friend. What? Michael, is that you? It's me, Michael. Wake up. Wake up, Michael. Michael, no. Who am I?
Completely incoherent. I'm gonna say it. I feel like Still Feels played out at this point.
Oh, interesting.
I've heard that song so many times, and the part of me
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
is very much like anti like the part of me that likes being niche and underground wants What's Wrong to move on, and there's not really another part of me that doesn't. So
Oh, okay, interesting. Because the orchestra version of Still Feel is amazing.
It is. It's true.
It's so good.
I agree with you in terms of like I do feel like Still
more like
Feel
Sabrina
was played
Fartbender.
out. I think
Oh
Still
my
Feel. I
goodness,
think
that
I agree.
combination.
It is like just played
It's-
too much at
Yeah.
this point, and I like it, but
interesting.
What's Wrong is a very good solid song
Yeah.
to Like, it's so catchy, and I think what if there's out of all the songs that could go against Still Feel, I think What's Wrong is really solid. Mm-hmm. So I'd pick What's Wrong.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Because Still Feel. I mean, I haven't listened to it as much because I listened to Creature a lot, and then this was like the next second best one for me. But yeah, What's Wrong is also still really good. But I don't know. Still Feel is still like I still will listen to that. It doesn't feel overplayed to me yet. So
That's fair. Too bad.
too bad.
Too bad.
Thanks. That's what I
Sorry.
get.
All right.
Good.
Still Feel is out, and I'm happy about that.
Wow, that was
Okay.
quick. I expected that one to last longer.
Right?
Nice.
Got Runaway.
From their first album.
From Kanye's discography versus Summerland.
Oh, Runaway.
Easy.
Quap.
Yeah, love-hate relationship with Summerland.
Why?
That was like that Summerland. Say which one we like better on 3.
What's the name? So yeah.
3, 2, 1, Runaway. Idiot.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Cause yeah, go ahead.
I like Runaway a lot, and
interesting.
I like the lyrics like I don't need to run away from my life, like that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
says that?
But I also okay, the Summerland.
I didn't know it said that.
Maybe this is like it doesn't say that, but that's what the meaning I interpret.
Really?
I feel like you're wrong.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
just
I don't
feels
need to
wrong.
run away.
What?
But
I
if
thought,
I hold my
Okay.
life out in front of
Oh.
me, dreams of who I want to be, I don't need to run
I
away.
thought it was
feel
like,
like- Yeah.
it was saying that as in like trying to convince myself I don't need to run away because he feels like he wants to run away.
Okay, I
Yeah,
feel like
well, that's what
like
I'm saying.
opposite.
We're saying it's the same thing, aren't we?
What? No, you're saying that like the song is saying that they don't want to run away from the life. I'm saying that the song
No,
in
no.
the song they want to run away from the life. They're convincing.
I think you guys
themselves
are
not
saying the same thing.
Yeah, no,
We're saying the same
I'm
thing?
thinking
Oh, okay.
that. Yeah,
I
he's
think-
realizing he doesn't need to run away.
I will
He's
say, though-
been searching, he's been tripping.
I feel like this song is one of their best Christian songs. Like, because the whole thing, and like the whole now not, like this one illustrates the whole principle of now not yet being like the fact that we're in this life, we're like being sanctified, but we're not fully there yet and whatnot. And there's still like difficulties and whatnot, and there's still things about you that are sinful that you really just don't like. The idea of not having, not like letting the guilt of that make you hate yourself. That's like
Deep.
and Summerland is just this like slop of
Do
pop.
not hate on Summerland so easily, my friend. Because okay, first off, wait, what else say about
Which one's better, Runaway or Summerland?
Runaway.
we don't need his opinion. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that in here.
Solid opinion.
But Runaway, I do actually really love the lyrics of like what I am is something more than I can plan. Like
Wait,
that's
which
what,
one? Which one are we on?
Runaway.
Okay.
Also, dreams of who I want to be. I'm seeing every empty page. I find that everything I am is everything I should be, and I don't need to run away. Yeah, no, that's a great meaning. But listen, Summerland may seem like it is just
It's a slop.
fodder.
It's a slop
just
of pop.
fodder
It's
in
just-
there. But it is such a fun song, and this is maybe external context, but their music video is like amazing
I
for
don't care.
Summerland. This music video
it's like
is
Sophie's
actually
House.
incredible. No,
Okay.
the music that is one of their best music videos.
I believe you. I'm not actually doubting you.
But I also
No,
like
I am doubting.
I appreciate that they put in this feels like a deeper version of like what they're trying to do in Persona with like Sophie's House.
That's
this one
fair.
I do
actually
agree.
has like you know all the things you do in like a long like they're living in Summerland, like they're taking long drives, they're dancing at night, they're on the
that's fair.
shores, and I feel like it's just like a fun song. When I hear that beginning like do 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 do, and it's just like this is great. And even like there's a part in there where it like slows down, and it does change. It's not like just the
Yeah.
whole time it's like that.
I don't hate the song. It's nostalgic of the summer and like I do like that part of it, but then it's not as deep as Runaway.
Yeah, no, that's true. I actually agree with you guys. I think Runaway should
Yeah.
win. I just wanted to again defend.
And
Yeah.
I will say, I
It's
don't
better than
actually
Sophie's
think
House.
Summerland is a slop of pop.
Okay.
I actually do like Summerland. It's just not. I don't feel like it's anywhere close to. It's also. I think it was one of the songs that I listened to the most when all of their first stuff, like with Conditions of a Punk Shoulders, came out, and so it was like. I've heard it too many times to like have the same investment in it.
Yeah.
Runaway moves on.
Runaway.
Call back.
Call back. Can you hold this for me? Thanks. Lost.
Yep,
We're gonna watch
these
the
are-
entire show right now.
How many seasons?
15.
Oh,
That's
no.
not true.
Okay.
Are you in it? Are you distant? Tell me I'm sorry.
And then Lost.
Was it my fault? The end of a dream. Holding.
You have a watch on? I didn't even realize
Yeah.
that.
It's my grandpa.
It's your broken watch. It's your grandpa?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the wheel guy? Is that, what's his name? Circle? Tony Circle? Tony Circle? Is that what you call him?
Tony Circle.
What's his name? Adam Circle?
You're so close. Take a third guess. No, Google.
I'm not.
Third guess. Go fast. You know it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
Andy Circle. Andy Circle.
Tony
Yeah.
Circle.
Tony Circle. Lost, I love because it's very similar to Thank You in Persona, where it's like their one slow song at the end of the
Yeah.
album, and they did the same thing with Persona. They were kind of just copying themselves. But like when I first heard Lost at the very end, I was like, dang, after all those like different types of songs, and they got the slow like piano, and it's like very somber. And I know it's talking about a breakup, but I've always multiple times I've heard that song, and I've just thought in general like the feeling of being lost, because it says like I got so lost. And again, I know the context is like not that, but I just kind of I extrapolate that and make it that for me. But also, Call Back is a very catchy song, and I like it a lot. And it's like a different word for petty. It almost seems like trivial, or like, oh, like if I called you on the phone, like, would you call me back? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
whatever. But I also understand of like when you feel like things about someone and you're like a little clingy, but you don't want to be. You're just like, oh, but do they care about me enough to give me a call back? You know, it's like those little things matter. So I feel like that still lingers in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
I feel like like good, like you said earlier, like you're able to take Lost and take it out of just the context. I feel like any good song, you should be able to apply it to multiple situations, not just what it was written for. So, but I'm iffy because I like both of these. Like they're not like Callback is more catchy. Lost doesn't. It's meant to be more acoustic. And then like Lost, I really like the meaning of it is about the same level as Callback. I feel like.
Lost and
I don't
Callback.
know. Yeah, they're about like because like there's the same level of like there's the surface meaning and that's about it. It's not super abstract, but it still is meaningful. It's not that surface level. Like they're being vulnerable and like how they feel about past things. But I could go either way.
Okay, I go Lost. I think I kind of had like I don't really have different thoughts from Ethan on this, where it's like Lost is more unique and Callback feels like just like another song.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
yeah.
another-
Because I mean, Lost. Just the lyrics at the end. Was it my fault? The end of a dream. Holding it close. I got so lost. So like this could have, if you don't know the context, this could apply to multiple things.
Yeah.
Holding it close was all my thought. Am I in love or blind to my grief? Where is the road? I got so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
I like
just-
the idea of the road. I don't know. That's just something I
It's
like.
just deeper musically. Callback almost sounds desperate in a sense. You're like, call
Would
me
you call back, please?
All right, we got High
Do
Up.
I pick? I don't.
High up.
Yeah.
Fall. The fall.
Ooh,
It's nice to cover
interesting.
that.
This would be
Oh.
a curious
This would be divisive.
Very curious.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm serious.
When you look at me, I'm lifted higher.
Like a bird. Like a bird. Ah! Perfectly cut screams.
All right.
The fall.
The fall.
Jump off into your arms, but I can't trust the fall.
Okay.
These are both pretty good.
I know
Yeah.
what I want.
I'm
Go
sure.
for it.
I'm sure I differ with you guys. Like I'm like.
Where are you? Are you on
confident.
leaning towards the fall here?
Yeah.
I will say, for all of their their early EP ones, this is by far the most listenable.
Yes.
Like still,
Yeah.
It
I
is a great song.
Still lean the fall. I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
just,
You lean the fall?
You lean the
or no, I still lean high.
I was gonna
Up.
say,
Okay,
what?
that's
I
gonna say.
misspoke.
Because High
This
Up
song's
is
great, but I still lean this song.
Yeah.
What?
Because High Up is definitely more catchy. That one's actually been stuck in my head as I was preparing for this.
High
But
Up?
yeah, High Up. It was in my head. It's catchy. I think it's got. Does it kind of like have some Christian themes in there? A
Oh
little
yeah.
bit?
Oh, High Up.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Let's see.
I think.
Regardless, it's
Yeah.
still it's pretty good. The only thing is with The Fall, I think that's such a great because that's like pretty much the first song in their first EP. It talks about the fear of like sharing an idea, sharing a song idea with someone, and I'm like, that's so creative to put as your first song.
I love the
and, like,
background of that too.
Yeah, like it's their first song, and they're talking about sharing an idea they've grown used to. But like when you share a song, someone may not connect with it. They might not understand what you mean.
Yeah.
And so I think that's so creative to put that as the first song. I think that's so cool, and also just like, kind of like just the. I don't know. I really
The
do that.
Fall
Like
has, like,
sharing something and being vulnerable in that.
The
I don't know,
great
I like
lyric
it.
of like almost like it's like waking up in surgery. I can't seem to see like past the lights
light, and
and
then
so scared to take the knife to my chest. Like that whole like imagery of like you're going under surgery.
Yeah.
But this is High Up.
This is High Up, yeah.
And I just love High Up because it mentions mountains. Like mountains mentioned.
Man.
Like when you look at me, I'm lifted high up, higher than my rain clouds. I'm sitting on the mountain now. I'm high up. I never want to come down. I think that it's slightly more poppy and catchy, but I still just
That's
love
fair.
High Up so much.
I like the first three. I know it's like them trying to figure out their music style, but they're just so unique compared to the rest of the album.
Yeah.
I was hoping one of them would make it, but
There's still
I
a
don't-
chance. We still
I
got
don't
Awake
think-
at Night.
I don't think Awake at Night's gonna make it.
I guess High Up wins though, right?
Yeah. High Up moves on.
Okay.
It's okay.
Brighton.
Do you want to pick one?
Sure. Versus Time 2.
Oh, this is a crazy matchup.
Time 2.
I'm actually gonna like.
You should hurt me.
I'm gonna cut you out of the full video.
Okay. I am gonna be like a like I don't even know an orb.
You might want to
Thank you.
pause the things. It's 9 minutes.
Pause. Pause. Right, guys? Pause. Cut that out, please. That was not funny.
If I fart, can the camera hear me?
But when you look at me, I'm lifted high up, higher than my rain clouds. Blue skies are all I see when your eyes are locked on me.
No one ever puts baby in a corner. Don't you take me out of this one. I want
Also, Nobody Ever Puts Baby in a Corner is a reference to Dirty Dancing, like an 80s like.
That's right. I forgot
It's like
about
for
that.
moms who like Footloose, which
Which is me.
Wait,
is yeah.
It's literally me.
you're a mom?
He is.
And
pretty
I like
much.
Footloose.
Do you actually like Footloose?
I've never seen it.
That's my mom's favorite movie. She will listen to, or no, not listen to. She will watch the entire movie in like 8 minutes because she'll watch like 3 scenes from it at a time and fast forward through the rest of it. Shout out, Mom.
All right, Time 2.
I'm back where I started. With sparks of what I used to know.
Do we have a general consensus on this one?
No.
No?
No,
I don't think so.
Really?
What is your take? I go Brighton here.
What? Okay, because Time 2 is like a recent favorite of mine.
Okay, that's
I don't
fair.
know. Brighton, I like the beat is very good, but Time 2.
When you look at me, I'm lifted, Brighton.
Sounds like someone's name. Crazy.
Go on.
I don't even remember. I haven't listened to Brighton that much. I've listened to Time 2 more. I like Time 2 musically better and the meaning of the song. I don't know much about Brighton, but I do like the beat of Brighton. That's pretty good. I don't know.
Let's look at the
I
lyrics.
definitely like Time 2 better.
I love Brighton. I love when it's like, I need your love, like blood, like dreams, like air to breathe, I need your love. And then later, though, it changes to like blood, like dust, like dreams. Like air
Interesting.
to breathe deep. I'm like, why dust? I need dust. Maybe it's like a reference to Adam,
Yeah, it's
formed
like a
from
from
dust.
dust.
But this is one of those same like visceral experience of life that I love in songs, where it's just like things that don't even fully make sense, but it's like dreams and blood and dust. I need your love. I just love how the song goes. But Time 2 is such a unique song. The lyrics are I'm looking through it like all these different. There's just so many.
It's all different. Like
lyrics.
it doesn't. I actually. That's why I like it so much. It's not repetitive.
Yeah, right.
It's
And
just so unique in many ways, and like there's layering and like.
it sounds unique, and it also explores like time more of like also returning to a childlike sense of wonder. But like there's like a lot of like more abstract lyrics, like their original work of like you don't really fully know what it means, but it's like the vibe makes sense.
Yeah,
I
like,
guess.
it's like the concept of like you're fighting against like time constantly moving, but then you're waking up to being present in the moment, but then you're also remembering what was left behind. I love that.
Okay, bars.
That was pretty fire, honestly.
Dang.
I'm willing to go time 2 based off of that. I'm like,
just completely-
I don't have a better argument for Brighton.
Because Brighton, it has got a really good beat.
And I again,
It's
I love
catchy,
Brighton, but
but
yeah.
that's about it.
When I looked at the lyrics of Time 2, I was like, Time 2 is special. It needs to be.
All right.
It's actually, it's such a fumble that it didn't end up on any album.
I know.
that
Why
is
is it just a
fair.
single? Why is it just a single?
It stands out, I guess. That's why. Time 2.
Time 2 moves on.
Time to move on now.
No. So many jokes.
Can I get a big
Move me.
Sorry, I just needed to take a breath because
The music
obviously
video.
I have thoughts.
They have
This one
playing on
says
Spotify.
trust.
The bonfire.
Bad thoughts, bad.
Please no, make it go away. Kind. Well, you're here at 1:30.
I was getting used to what I thought was love. You made me laugh.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's a fire song.
And
So
then
good.
trust.
Fire song.
Lord help me, there's a thorn in my side. I feel the tension.
With the reference back to Now Not Yet and the overt like Christian theme there, like the world will be redeemed again. So good. But Move Me is also amazing. There's so much layering. The concept is more versatile. You can apply it to anything. Like there's Christian concepts in there that like God using you.
Yeah.
But then also it can be applied to pretty much anything else. So it's so the song. They're both so good. I don't know. Move Me probably takes it, but Trust also has such a good beat to it.
I'll explain the evolution of my thoughts in like
Go for it.
20 seconds. First, I heard Move Me. I said, nothing's going to beat this. I'm like, Trust, okay, Trust is a solid song. I hear them both. I'm like, okay, yeah, wait, Trust is actually a really good song. And I love the lyrics and the meaning behind it. But Move Me has to win for me. Because I love the ending progression when it gets even stronger. And like these lyrics, like, you know, be my fire, burn the trees, and wanna be my song when I can't dance. It's like, I just think they're creative, and I love that like repeating. I don't mind it repeating actually.
Yeah, that one, yeah, it's a little repetitive, but Trust is almost like there's a lot of like, but then Trust, like all the lyrics are unique. It's almost too like memorizing it all is difficult. Anyways, what are you?
I'm good with
You're good with either?
Actually no, I feel like Trust is a better song. I feel like it's like
Interesting.
I feel like Move Me is very good for the ending, but I feel like Trust also has an ending that ramps up a lot. I vote Trust. If Move Me wins, I'm like content with that, but Trust is the one I personally prefer out of these two.
Here's the thing. Move Me, I also feel a special connection. The beginning says, I never told, you never asked. Till I got older, I kept it wrapped. You had me holding in my past. I came to know it's what I want so bad. I don't know if how it's supposed to, like what the context is, what they were thinking when they wrote it. But it's always been like very personal to me, of like just family relations. I found my path. Is that enough? I was getting used to what I thought was love. That sort of stuff. And then I want you to move me, like, you know, step into the moonlight and throw your weight into me. It's kind of like, don't just exist somewhere in the peripheral of my life. Like, come in and like actually move me, I guess.
Yeah.
That sort of
Yeah,
thing. Is like,
interesting.
so I don't know, something about that very emotionally connects with me. And that's why I love Move Me.
Okay.
I just think it has to.
Yeah.
But
I have emotional ties to both of these songs because Move Me, like I want like something to move, something to change, and like that kind of feeling. And then with Trust, like the metaphors are so good that Trust is like a pond of murky water, too dark to see, and you can't, like, you're just hanging on the edge. Becomes more clear as you learn. How sweet the taste of certainty, like being certain of something, because like you have to trust God with a lot of things, because a lot of things are very uncertain. So just being able to be certain about something and be able to hold on to that. He talks about like the thorn in your side, because you can never be fully certain about life in general.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I know. I think Trust has I think it has more meaning to it. I'm leaning towards that one more because it's got like those Christian themes in it that I really appreciate. Move Me is not overtly Christian, so
Say it.
yeah, I'd go with Trust.
All right.
Sorry. So I like knew as soon as this
It's
came
okay,
up that
it's
Move
okay.
Me is one of your favorites.
It's okay. I'm honestly fine with that, because talking about them both, I'm like, Trust is also a banger song.
I didn't listen to Trust, and then I was like, oh, I need to go look through like while preparing for this, and then I started listening to it a bunch, and I was like, ooh.
The two sides of my brain, liking the like visceral experience side, and then
Yeah,
liking
yeah.
like the really intelligent metaphors for trust.
It's like one of their heater Christian songs.
Yes.
You know.
It also
Yeah.
goes back to them taking a concept like trust and breaking it down super abstractly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love that analysis and like it's so good.
Got Night Swims in parentheses poem.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Not
It's
bad.
not actually a song, but it's a poem, slit. And verses beige.
Oh, this is a crazy matchup.
Interesting.
So we got two things that are just not in any of their albums.
Well,
Yeah.
is this a...
I went to the beach recently.
Right, that's Night Swims.
Yeah, musically, nah, but the lyrics, I don't know, it's cool. I don't know, I wouldn't like listen to it like on repeat, but I like
Yeah.
bits and pieces of it.
I know what you don't like, the color beige, Halloween, getting surprised.
All
And it
right.
references Summerland in that too.
Yeah. Can we just move this one on? This
I
is
think
like
so.
there's not really like
'Cause
Beige should move on.
you can
Beige
just
is
read
good.
Night Swims if you and it's like I don't want to like take away from his artistic talent and whatnot because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
like I don't
Night
want to clown him for it.
Watching the
It's
video
like-
is good for Night Swims.
Yeah.
I believe that.
But it's like we're doing songs here.
Yeah.
Before we say goodbye to Night Swims, I just want to read like the second to last paragraph. I think is fire, where it says, "Sometimes the only way to stop thinking, but only the horizon. That's when I really start breathing. By breathing, I mean feeling everything and nothing simultaneously. By simultaneous, I mean miscellaneous. The vast variety of unknowns swimming to expand the radius, swimming in the craziness, but not becoming it."
So
And
I
the-
like it in that the meaning is so good because beige feels a little bit more surface level, but then like it's still really catchy. It's actually a good song.
beige.
I actually like the meaning of beige because
Okay.
beige paints
So
a
specific.
very good
is very
picture of
specific.
like you know somebody's specific like ticks and like inside and out, but you're not like in
And
communication.
then the part where
with
it's
them
like,
anymore.
I knew you were drunk, but you like how you like hugged me or something.
Is
It's
that,
like,
no, it doesn't say that.
I swear that's in this song. Go to
Oh, he's
go to
talking about
lyrics.
the meltdowns, maybe.
No, there's specifically somewhere.
I don't think it says the word drunk.
on.
Oh.
And you drank too much. I was not surprised. Then you held me tight. Maybe it's fine.
And she held on, but then it's like, and she held
Why'd you
on.
hold on?
Why'd you hold on?
Yeah, it's like I really do like beige. Beige
It's
is like a
Yeah.
crazy.
I get it. You
good
drank too
song.
much, and we're familiar, but it's like,
Like,
then
why
it's like
did you
that,
hold on
that
to me
old
when
feeling
we
of
were-
like,
yeah.
why?
I do, yeah. I like. Okay, I'll take that back. I do like the meaning of it. It just the like musically doesn't sound like them. It sounds like someone else. It sounds like more.
I
it sounds
like the
really
variety
fun.
of that, though.
I like the
Yeah.
variety. They produced it in like a different studio. Like
Yeah.
there's like specific artist or studio who did like multiple different songs with different artists. And like that is
okay.
its own like album. I think you can find somewhere
Yeah.
on Spotify. So it's kind of like
That's
that belongs
kinda
to
cool.
whoever that producer is, but also to the Half Alive.
It definitely beats Night Swims though. Rest with Sam Henshaw.
Interesting. Hold on, let me see if there's any resting. Breakfast.
Ooh.
Guys, there's a hurricane.
I love that. Like our first thought, like as Floridians, is that it's a hurricane, not just a rainstorm. It's a hurricane.
My first thought was there was a ghost.
There's a ghost.
I'm gonna push you out of your chair.
Is he actually
It's
there?
like Inception, like the chair. The Inception movie when they kick the chair and they fall back into the water. Inception. What? I almost said Titanic. Be my song and where I dance.
Can I take a second? I'm craving clarity. So lost in the thought of what.
And then breakfast.
Straight behind the barricade.
Oh, I thought it was easy. Now I don't know.
What were you leaning to beforehand?
Breakfast because
Yeah,
it
same here.
mentions it has the same. There's a certain part if we play it back. It references Pure Gold. It uses the same
It does?
melody.
Let's see,
Yeah, it's in the
see.
song. You
Oh,
can't.
the
it's
song.
not lyrically, but if you
Oh,
go
that's
back,
cool.
I think it's before the bridge at the end. And I was trying to place it earlier, and I was like, oh. And
It is
then
fire.
But then rest, I like the meaning. I don't know. I haven't looked at the lyrics of Breakfast that much, but rest, the lyrics are like it's talking about like being busy doesn't give you your worth, and I'm
Right.
like
They
that,
started
that
from
hits
rest
hard.
and then they expanded on it, right? Like a word.
I like that concept, but then because it has someone featured on it, it's different than their typical music. But the beat, I feel like I don't know, it's just more upbeat than Breakfast, so I don't know.
Rest.
torn.
I like this paragraph. The city's built on blood and muscle. Skyscrapers are held up by philosophy of hustling. But Saturday's my cathedral. A day to stop and rest is holding up the steeple. This might be news to all the people. Living busy isn't giving you your worth. Whoa. I just like their using like that analogy of like, oh, the modern world like
It didn't stop it, did it?
Doing
Okay.
business in a skyscraper, that's like my church is almost a thing of like busyness is what I worship instead of like money's what I worship instead of God. But Breakfast I think is a better song because I think it had an orchestra version and it is like more down than Rest is, but I think it just has more depth of emotion to it. I just like Breakfast. I feel like it could outlast Rest as a song, or it's more memorable in my mind.
Yeah, it's got that the now not yet bias
Yeah.
there.
I fully lean Breakfast here.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right.
Sweet.
All right,
So
we got
we got-
Awake at Night.
Awake
And
at Night.
People.
Oh, interesting.
This should be 25, and then
My heart is like the ocean searching for the
People.
This is not, I feel like not a fair lineup.
just people driving on the highway next.
I listened for the Awake at Night for the first time in my Spanish gym at home.
Wait, why is your
Interesting.
home
Why
gym
is-
Spanish?
Why is it in Spanish?
Because it's like a gym for Spanish speaking people that you can get into for free if you speak Spanish, and you can't like.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
a
it's
real
a Spanish
thing?
gym. It says
Like
the,
near your
the top
house?
of it. No, not a bit. Top of it just says Spanish, and in like big bold red letters, and you
What?
can get in for free only if you speak Spanish.
Did you
can
get in?
only
Did you speak Spanish?
Yeah. Well, okay. Because the thing
You don't
was,
speak
right,
Spanish.
Okay, you're white. Well, I didn't speak Spanish, but a friend named Alejandro who would
Okay.
like go in and he would like speak Spanish to people, and then we heard this song for the first time there before I got kicked out. Because they have
That's
they have like the
insane.
jukebox machine that you can like
You put in
the
you put
digital
in
jukebox
people?
where you can. No, I put in Awake at Night. Because
How'd
like
they kick you out?
Okay, so they kicked me out because so my friend didn't show up one day, and so I had to then like speak Spanish and whatnot. So like I didn't know Spanish, right? So I asked one of my other friends. His name is Joe. I tried to ask Joe what how many how many reps do you have left in Spanish, and he said that it was what I ended up saying to people was tú eres bonita y babosa. And what I thought that meant in Spanish was, how many sets do you have left? And what that really means is, you are beautiful and slimy. And so,
What?
they thought I was speaking Spanish, and so they started calling me the slime guy. And so I caused too much of a ruckus, because they're all too happy about the slime, that they got really angry and they
There's
kicked me
no
out.
way this is a real
This
story.
is a fully factual and real story.
This has to be made
This
up.
is
Yep.
I still just think this is all a lie.
This
Okay.
all sounds
Too bad.
so
But anyway,
Too bad.
I think
I'm going to a Portuguese one tomorrow here.
what?
I found a Portuguese.
Okay, this is a completely.
but-
This is
Portuguese
just
no
gym.
way.
You can only go if you're a man of war.
Okay. So
I'm going Awake at Night.
no way. He's not gonna.
I'm gonna be
You're not
awake
gonna
at
clarify. I choose Awake at Night.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really love the synth of People, and I love when it's like dun, dun, dun. And I love that it feels like a very 80s. Like this is a fun song to listen to, like speeding down the road. But Awake at Night, so good lyrically. It's deep.
But yeah, Awake at Night.
So first part of the first matchup, the second round, we have The Point, Ice Cold, and Did I Make You Up? I'm going The Point here.
Oh, interesting.
Really.
That's where my Did I Make You Up is pretty good. Ice Cold is pretty good. Of all of the ones that's still in from Persona, I think The Point is The Point and Automatic were my two favorites from Persona. So it's
yeah.
kind of like I just want to see The Point move on.
I lean towards Did I Make You Up? I just like that song a lot. And I think it's a better song than The Point.
Yeah, I would.
I like The
agree.
Point, but I don't know. I feel like Did I Make You Up is just more unique to me.
It makes you think more than The Point does. So.
Right. What's the point? What's the point?
Okay.
Yo,
All right. I'm sorry, Billy.
That's fair.
I guess
You know
we,
what?
I
Yeah. We
guess
gotta
did
take
it.
some losses.
I guess we won.
All right. Did I Make You Up? Moves on. Bad Thoughts. Okay. And Frick.
Every time.
It happened to you.
That's the second time.
And Yosemite.
I'm not gonna go with Bad Thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like
obviously.
Bad Thoughts is
How
out.
wait?
Yeah,
How did Bad Thoughts go forward?
Bad Thoughts
Who
beat
did this
Everything
though?
Machine.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
So
right.
already
That
two
makes
bad
sense.
choices in.
Yeah, so Bad Thoughts is out. It's between Okay and Yosemite.
Well, like I haven't listened to Okay as much. It's a good song from Now Not Yet, but I like Yosemite more, just meaning wise, more emotional ties to that one. And like I'm biased because I like the acoustic version too.
That's fair.
But I do like Yosemite more. Okay just feels really, really abstract. Yosemite kind of narrows down a specific concept a little bit there.
I love Okay Okay, but I was already leaning Yosemite as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just.
Okay, I actually am content with Yosemite moving on. It's just I also really like Okay Okay.
I know.
So
Yeah, Okay Okay is a great song, but between the two, split second reaction, I just.
All right.
Boom.
We got Creature, Maybe, and Bleed It Out.
It is.
I think Creature just automatically.
I think Creature is better.
I'm good
maybe.
to move on Creature here.
Maybe's good.
It's close, but yeah.
Because Maybe and Bleed It Out, Bleed It Out, I feel like it goes in that order. It's Creature, then Maybe, then Bleed It Out.
Honestly, yeah, I fully agree.
Just smell me through the camera.
Next matchup, we got Pure Gold, Nobody, and Back Around.
Oh. Sorry, that sounded bubbly. What the heck?
It sounded like a pirate.
Yeah. Arr. I need a ship to come back around so I can go find nobody to steal me pure gold. Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Nobody.
Back around.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
I just love Back Around as a song.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Lyrics-wise, like Nobody better than Background, but Background has a good beat to it. Pure Gold, I feel like, has more meaning possibly than Nobody because it talks about like God's creation and stuff. So I don't know. And then
Okay, well,
Pure
that
Gold
is
has a good
biased.
beat. So like logically, Pure Gold's win, but also I feel like Nobody could pass. No, I think I could switch to Nobody.
You don't think what should go through?
Back Around.
Background.
What? So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me.
Keep going.
Back around. Together we are going back around today. I'm gonna sit down.
Yep.
So,
All right.
Are you changing your
Yeah,
vote
then
to
I
Nobody?
think Nobody goes through.
Next one, we got Subliminal, Arrow, and The Notion.
The Notion.
The Notion moves on?
No.
No.
Cancel.
Yeah, no,
Cancel.
I agree.
No, it's between the Arrow and Subliminal. I think the Arrow's better. It's more meaningful.
I also agree with Arrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Subliminal's really good, but Arrow's a classic.
I was like 50-50 there. I'm happy to take Arrow.
like 60% Arrow.
Next up, we have What's Wrong, Runaway, and Lost, which is a tougher matchup.
I don't think it's that tough to me.
What are your
Yeah,
thoughts then?
I'm on Runaway personally.
I'm there too. I think
I'm gonna
Runaway-
go with that.
Yeah.
I was between a little bit What's Wrong and Runaway.
Yeah, because I was like, What's Wrong definitely is up there, but it's definitely second.
All
to
right, Runaway move.
And like Lost is good, but I don't think it compares.
Now we've got High Up, Time 2, and Trust. Which
These
is a
are-
crazy matchup.
This is
They're like
actually
all-
a harder one for me.
Because High Up, it's catchy, but it's got a little bit of Christian. They all are a little bit. I think High Up and Trust have like some implicit Christian themes. Time 2 is about like changing of seasons. They're all good musically. That's the thing.
I think I have a pick actually.
What is your pick?
Trust.
Yeah, interesting.
I was
Thinking
gonna flip
about-
to High Up on this one.
Really?
Enough. I
Oh,
just
no.
like the production of High Up more than I like the instrumental production of Trust. I think Trust still is the better written song.
Yeah.
And I think it does fall into the very good niche of Christian music where it's like actually attempting to be good music.
Yeah.
Outside of
And being
yeah.
like Christian themed. But I still just, in terms of like what I'm gonna go listen to, I'm probably picking High Up here.
I do like the beginning of Trust when it's got like the like I don't know the trumpet or the saxophone or
probably.
something.
I've liked Time 2 and Trust. I've come to like those two more recently. But I think I'll have to go with Trust. With Trust just because of
I'm
like
okay with
meaning
that.
and stuff.
And we got last matchup. Well, this one really quick compared to the last video. We got
Jeez.
Beige,
so bad.
Breakfast, and Awake at Night. I have one I would like to eliminate.
Man, I like when I'm
Which-
awake at
which
night
one?
and have a beige breakfast.
I think this is between Beige and Breakfast. I personally have
Really?
like where I lean
Okay.
here, which is Breakfast. Because
Yeah.
it's like such a good like portrayal of grace, like portrayal of God's grace and mercy through the song. Yeah, like laying a wrench to let you in. Like there's strength behind a lowered gate, a humble. Say you're open to the tears and trembling. It's a major step. It's okay to fret, especially the line. It's a second chance. It won't be your last. With that idea of like
yeah.
your second chance isn't like your like the grace that God gives you isn't your like last chance to perform. Otherwise, you screw it up. It's like a continual grace.
Yeah.
That like
Oh, I just realized it's called breakfast because, like, you know, in the morning, like, there's like New Mercies every morning, and you eat breakfast.
Oh, that's fire!
Facts.
I've never realized.
gosh.
I've never known that before. That's incredible.
No, I love the video for breakfast too, because it's like him wandering in like he's like wandering like the streets in like the dark early morning. And then there's a part where he's like in it's just a black room, and there's like hands coming out of the darkness and like grab. But then he like falls out, and it's like, oh, like the sun is rising, like, you know, the dawn is coming. And I do love breakfast, but yeah,
I like the lyrics.
for me,
Yeah, good.
it's between breakfast and awake at night, not between beige and
that's
anything else.
hard to disagree, but I'll go beige.
I don't know, because I just like
Or not
think-
beige. Breakfast.
hard to disagree. I'm gonna go with mine. Like, I think I like Awake at Night a lot, but honestly, I mean, after we just talked about breakfast, I'm like, but I'm mirroring breakfast myself.
Because breakfast, like, the lyrics are good, but like the song, like, it's reminiscent of the Now Not Yet, but like it's not different. It doesn't stand out. It's very similar to a lot of the Now Not Yet songs. I feel like Awake at Night, it's very similar to The Fall. It's very similar to the stuff in its album, but like that has a special place for me. Just being awake at night, and it talks about like, oh God, are you awake at night? Can you hear like my prayers and that kind of thing? Beige doesn't really compare. I feel like Beige, like, I mean, it's good. I like the meaning behind it, but like musically, Awake at Night is much more catchy. But
Beige is X, and Awake at Night and Breakfast are God.
yeah.
So their songs are either about X or about God.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
you're
we
right.
have that's the continuum.
Sounds like we're talking about Twitter.
No.
Just God and Twitter.
So this one is X.
Heaven and hell.
No, right?
My vote's for breakfast.
Yeah, if you guys are both doing breakfast, I don't know. I definitely like Awake at Night more, but it's all right.
I'm sorry, we cut you off.
All right.
No, you're good.
We should do it every time and talk. Like, go on, say something.
I promise. We
promise we won't do it.
We won't do it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, move on. What's next?
Yeah. What's next? Next we have. You sure you don't want to say anything? Whatever. All right. Next we have Did I Make You Up versus Yosemite.
Okay. Oh,
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Actually say it again.
well, the lineup. So now we've got Did I Make You Up? Stop. No.
We both.
You can't gang up on your guest. You can't gang up on
Yes,
the
we
guest that you
can.
bring on.
That's the point of
That's the whole point of this. We bully you.
We torture you.
These are pretty. I don't know. They're pretty equal. Both pretty musically sound. Both pretty, like, I don't know, catchy. I don't know. Very similar in like a similar vein of like one's talking about like being connected to someone, like being connected to the potential of who they could become, versus being Yosemite talking about being filled up on someone specifically, and like it's hard to say goodbye to that. So it's like two separate things.
I also know my
Okay,
pick.
go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
Dang it! I wish I
Yosemite is
caught on to
also
that.
mine.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Were you
I'm
gonna-
good with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yosemite.
Do a handshake.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, no, but we all gotta like.
Bing.
Bing.
Next we have Creature and Nobody.
I objectively think Creature's better than Nobody. I think like the variation and how the song plays out, and just like the lyrics, the imagery. Nobody's good, but it's like it's less.
I wish
substance
Nobody
than
was
Creature for me.
against a different song in this final 8, because I think there's a few that it beats. I'm good to go Creature here.
Yeah.
The Creature.
Creature
Definitely
here.
Creature here. I love that
Oh,
song.
Creature here.
Arrow versus Runaway.
Those songs are pretty equal in my head. They're both so good. I had to look at the lyrics and like really dissect it because they're both so good.
Yeah, because Arrow is like the hardest place to be is right where you are.
Oh.
The hardest place to be.
Right where you are.
I like that because it's like, yeah.
Between.
I like Runaway better here.
I have to look at the lyrics of both of them. I forget. They're
Yeah,
both so similar.
yeah.
Just like, because
Let me
these
think.
feel both like very similar theme.
They yeah.
I just like Runaway better as a song.
Run away, run away.
I feel like I like Arrow just because like it's hard to operate in the space of like the space in between. What was it?
In the space between the finish and the start?
Yeah.
Well, they're like both sort of saying the same thing.
They're
Runaway's
very-
like
yeah.
you don't need to run away from where you are, and Arrow is like the hardest place to be is where you are.
It's
Runaway is fire.
But
Runaway is
Runaway,
fire.
those
But I feel
are
like for
so
me, it's
good.
like this. That's like the measurement. They're not
Okay.
like it's not like
There's
they're
not a
far
big
apart.
difference.
It's just
Yeah.
so close, but
Is the vote for Arrow?
Arrow tips over for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
They're both so good though, but it's just it's that part with the bridge for me for Arrow.
Okay, that's fair.
Because Runaway, Runaway's they both are so strong. Like I listen to the songs all the time.
Right.
And the for Runaway, the orchestra version, so beautiful, so just good.
Last one of the final 8, we got Trust and Breakfast.
I'm shocked Trust has made it
hard,
this
yeah,
far.
I don't want it to go further.
You're shocked that Trust has gotten this far?
I don't know. I didn't even know it existed for a long time, and I just like discovered it, and I was like, wow. Because I don't think I listened to the whole album. I listened to like the few that sounded familiar, and then I was like, yep, I like these.
Can we listen to Trust again?
No.
Come on. Okay.
I have to listen to Breakfast again. I don't remember that one as well.
Guys, he's bullying me. Please comment below your favorite slur against Billy.
That's a joke. Don't do that.
I think Breakfast should go through.
You guys are gonna overrule me there.
I think because while Trust has better, I don't know, creative imagery of like what it's like to trust God, like the emotion and the experience of Grace is like overpowering it for me. So I feel like for in Breakfast, I mean.
Yeah, Breakfast is definitely deeper.
And also Trust, it's less, I don't know, it's more tight. It's not poppy, but if it could be more poppy, it is than Breakfast. Breakfast is just like slower and like builds slowly over time, but it's like you feel like there's a lot of care.
There's a lot of like gentleness in Breakfast.
Yes,
such a
gentleness. That's a good word. Let's go.
We're at the final 4.
No way. What are they?
First one, we have Yosemite and Creature,
Oh my god.
which is tough, but I do think it's Creature here.
Yeah, I think it's Creature.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the point?
Yeah. What?
That's what did you say, Anne Maria?
I did not
What?
say Anne Maria.
I
I said Ave Maria.
like,
Ave Maria.
just outing my middle name like that.
Is that your middle name?
Marie?
No.
Marie?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know
I
that?
I guess that would make sense. You thought I would. I'm not singing your name. I'm singing Ave Maria, the song.
Okay.
Ave Maria.
Do we just move Creature along here?
Creature's just so deep lyrically. The music, it just varies. I mean, the song is long, so you can really go in like so many different directions with it. But like, it just like I don't know. I've listened to that one on repeat more than Yosemite. So.
Yeah, I think that Yosemite, I don't think it compares to Creature.
Okay.
Still. I think Creature's better than Yosemite. Yosemite's good, or Yosemite is better than a lot of other songs, but compared to Creature, it doesn't stand up.
No, it's valid. Creature moves on to the finals.
Yes.
Yep.
Then for our other semifinals match, we have Arrow and Breakfast.
Back to you, Steven. Sports at 7.
Okay. All right. Arrow versus Breakfast. If Arrow makes it another round, Arrow is in.
I like Arrow.
Breakfast is so much better of a song than Arrow. It's not even close.
I think this. I should have listened to Breakfast more. I haven't listened to it enough.
Honestly,
it's just too slow.
I think Breakfast and Creature actually line up with each other. So I think Breakfast should go over Arrow.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair. It's Arrow. It's faster paced, so I think that's why I gravitated towards listening
that's
to
fair.
it more. And so I haven't listened to Breakfast as much.
But Breakfast is like one of those it just keeps coming back to you because you can tell there's a quality to it that's so very special.
Okay, so now we're just on to the finals. So we got Creature versus Breakfast. Oh, these are great songs.
Right?
I still think Creature is definitely takes the cake. I knew it was gonna win. It's just like
I'd like to present a counter argument for.
I feel like Breakfast can't even it's
Okay.
not it doesn't have there's more details in Creature. There's more there's a lot to unpack there. Breakfast is it builds over time. I do see the beauty in the song, but it doesn't quite reach the same level.
But I really like with Creature, almost there is a bit of almost orchestral vocals, background vocals to this that makes it so good. The writing is it's a more simple song. It's a kind of easier to
Creature?
process song.
No,
Breakfast.
Oh, you said Creature.
I think Breakfast is a easier to process song. I think it's a more simple song for sure. But I personally really like where that falls into.
Yeah, I've been leaning towards Creature. From the moment I listen to Creature, it's I can never get tired of listening to it. There's never a time I'm I don't want to listen to this. It's just I love that production on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Creature
so
won.
Creature
Woo!
wins.
Creature won
Yay!
All right, y'all. Well, this was our half alive
Whale?
bracket. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below if you disagree with our with Creature being the winning choice. I shouldn't throw this.
No, don't throw it. This is important. Fine.
Comment what you think should have won if you disagree with Creature being the winning one. So comment breakfast below. So also comment below other artists that you would like to see us review on the channel. Artists that if you would like to be a guest while we are still a small channel.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thank you
Our
for
riffraff.
Anne for being our second guest on the podcast or show, whatever it's called, whatever this stupid thing is called.
This wretched,
horrible surprise is called.
What's the point? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Super
of course.
So like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Right.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at 14 Bird Planet for short form content.
Yep.
And
There you go.
yeah, all right. See y'all next time.
Bye. This has been.
No, wrong.
Not you.
Not me. No, we're not all saying it. Okay.
No, so I say this has been, and then we
Got
all
it.
say it.
Got
Okay.
it.
This has been.
This
All
has
right.
been. This has been 14 Bird Planetarium.
I don't like this.
If you had one hammer and 20 nails, what part of your house would you destroy? Sorry, let me rephrase that.
Oh, that's a valid question.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? It makes no sense.
What part of your
If you had to pick,
Wait, let me do this with the microphone because I realized if you had one hammer and 20 nails, what part of your house would you destroy with the nails?